Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to beautiful, beautiful Barbados on this fabulous Tuesday morning. Just stunning conditions. You can see brilliant sunrise. Unfortunately, we're not excited we could actually capture it coming up with the water. However, look at the beautiful array of colors that we've been watching this morning. Just beautiful peace and serenity. Absolutely stunning views of Barbados. Those who have not realized where we are yet, I'm surprised because this is a very, very popular view looking this direction in or out. I'm sure many of you have already realized it, and some of our nosy and malicious people may already be on webcams. So good morning to each and every one of you all. Just want to say hi to you all and let you know that we love you. We're in Barbados, and this morning we're going to bring you some happiness and peace and cheer. As you can see, I would like to start in the sea with you this morning. We're going to say our serenity prayer, then we're going to just peter off with a slow and easy and quiet. I say quiet because I have left the coaster on the other side of the jetty, which is a good thing. That means that you all will actually be able to have a quiet circle of love this morning, and then we will join her on the other side in a few minutes time. I realized the easiest way to get away from her is to get her feet wet on a morning in the sea, which she calls freezing cold. Conditions today absolutely perfect. Good morning to each and every one of you all again. The 𝗣𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗃 warrior, and it is my journey to bring this to you all, the beauty of Barbados, along with all the blessings that have been bestowed on me of peace and happiness and love and care and kindness, and that's shared by each and every individual person on here, because we're all the EMC, and that's what we are, and that's what the EMC is, because it's a reflection of who we are. Good morning to each and every one of you all. We're going to say our serenity prayer looking at that stunning sunrise this morning. Those who'd like to join us, please do remember it's a prayer for peace and guidance and calmness and direction. It works for me. Hopefully it will work for you as well. Remember, if you don't quite understand what it is, just keep saying it until you do realize that you're only responsible for your own reactions, your responses, your replies to yourself. So nothing else you're responsible for. Everything else will play its course. Everything happens for a reason, even if we don't understand what our reason is forever and ever. It makes no difference. We all know that it happens for a reason. Not only when it's good do you want to say, oh, it happened, you know, it's supposed to happen that way. And then when it's bad, I don't understand what's going on. You have to remember there's always a reason for everything in life. So please join us now. All others will be back in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. We're on a beach that is known to me, or I call it the most beautiful beach in Barbados, without a doubt, because it doesn't only have beauty on land, also has beauty in the sea with these sunken wrecks and all the fish life and stuff, all the water sports activities. Everything you can possibly imagine is located right here on Carlisle Bay. It has become the hub of activity for beachgoers in the island for sure. Once upon a time, multiple beaches here, Browns Beach, then we had the Burke's Beach, and then we had Yacht Club Beach, and we had a lot of different beaches. However, over the years we've built one solid sand mass from what is now known as the Aquatica, just behind us. That's Radisson Aquatica just behind us, right up to the Bridgetown area, right up to Bridgetown Pier Head itself. You can walk on sand. Once upon a time there would be individual beaches at high tide. You would not have been able to walk on a lot of this beach here because you would have been soaked if you had on dry clothes or if you had camera equipment, etc. That has changed completely now. The right tide, you can actually walk from St.LawrenceGap the entire way down to Bridgetown with one area you have to come out. That's around by Champers, around 𝗃𝗃𝗃 area. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning to all of those malicious people on webcams this morning. I think our conductor is still somewhere down the Canaries or something like that there, because I heard he had damaged eye vision, and I know he likes to watch everyone playing the beach paddleball or beach tennis or even beach volleyball, so he's probably over there right now. So he's not malicious at the moment, but I'm sure he'll follow it later on this morning. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Our destination right underneath that jetty there. We're going to go over and have a look at the horses swimming. It's a selection this morning by our co-star, as are most mornings. This morning she's in a fairly good mood. I would say 50% good mood, because I gave her 1 cup of coffee and that was not enough, and she then turned around and told me, are you planning to get me another cup or shall I? No, everyone knows that when you hear the shall I like that there, that you get up quickly and get a cup of coffee. If not, you're going to suffer. You know me, I immediately sprung to my feet like any champion would, and I go up and brewed her another cup of coffee. So she's sort of like getting better and better and better as the morning goes on. But as I said before, if you want to really worry her, ask her to walk in the sea at this time of morning, because this is a definite no-no for her. I think she'll probably need like a half-inch wetsuit or something. So you would understand that she does not like the water at this time of morning. She's got a lot better though, I must say. It doesn't take her half an hour to get in the sea anymore. She gets in the sea, I would say, probably in about 30 seconds now. She's got over the phase of where you have to get a toe wet, an ankle wet, a shin wet, a knee wet, a thigh wet, a hip wet, then the rest going up, going up, going up. She now jumps straight in, which is quite interesting and very comical if you were to see how she grits her teeth and how she looks so happy with herself. Have you ever seen a child run into the sea? That's how she looks. Good morning to my co-star who's on the other side of the jetty, who's probably not hearing me right now. This is why I'm going to get away with murder. If I get her over the other side and you see a different reaction for her, I will know for sure someone over there has upset her and not me for sure, because she never gets upset with me. She loves me way too much. Alright, so this morning, as I said, we're going to work our way under that jetty. Just got to go and pick up my tuxedo. I left my tuxedo on the beach this morning. Such a beautiful day. Look at this sunrise. That's what you gotta call heavenly. 20 seconds, man. I'm not even moving from here. 20 seconds. Enjoy this. Right now we're actually looking at royal palms in front of us. I saw someone say coconut trees. That's the royal palm actually, but what a beautiful, beautiful tropical scenery that is. Stunning this morning. We're just in front of the Barbados Yacht Club. As I said years ago. Morning guys, how y'all going? Alright, good, good. Years ago this wall was actually moved back, because originally the sea used to come right up into this general area. We're seeing this grass at the moment. This is where it would have been at the lower tides with very little sand. The wall actually used to come out to where the grass is there. However, that was removed because no one could get access to this beach here that we're standing on, and therefore they removed that to allow public access. A lot of conversation went on over that, but that is settled and that's years gone by, just something to learn from going forward. However, just almost after that, almost immediately after that wall was pulled back or shortened, the beach started to build. So therefore, it is actually nature's way of saying the beach is all of ours, and therefore we're all going to walk on this and enjoy it. Very, very popular spot for most people to come and exercise in the morning. Of course, that would not be me, because this is not fit enough for me. I have to really do a lot of hardcore exercising. I go into the gym, 𝗃𝗃𝗃, every morning and work out hard. So I maintain my absolute beautiful posture and build. But for other people, they have to come here and walk up and on this beach. For me, I need a lot of iron to lift and stuff in the morning. You know it is. Times. I'm sorry to laugh that way, but a couple just passed here and I was making that comment. They seem to laugh, so I laugh with them. You know it is, laughter is catching. Not sure what they were laughing at, anyhow we leave it there. Beautiful. Carlisle Bay, very, very quiet right now. Not a lot of vessels here. You would have seen a lot more like around January time, December and January. Very quiet at the moment. You will see that inside is the mine shift 2. That'll be doing some turns here in Barbados, and then on the outside we see another vessel coming. Not sure what it is, but I know Brother Malcolm or Trisha or somebody will mention what's out there. It's looking like another busy day in the Bridgetown port. But is this not beautiful? Now, if you're seeing these absolutely perfect conditions, there's a little bit of a surge here. However, this evening that's going to change again. There is another incoming north swell. The angle on it looks definitely a little bit northwestish, so it should be quite interesting on the west coast again. Please continue to exercise caution. I will tell you this year, although we have not had a lot of surf on the west, we've had a little bit more than we've had in the past from what I've seen. and also a continuous swell surge that's coming through on currents that we don't normally see continuously. That is for week after week after week. It's been weeks now since the west coast. It looked like it's the lake effect. So things have changed, sand has shifted. You would have seen that on the beaches as we were walking. Unusual sand shifts and stuff, but still beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at the glows on that. Promises of a new day. Beautiful conditions. Alright, so we're going to pick up our paraphernalia. We're going to walk on from here. This, as I said before, is the Barbados Yacht Club. It is a private club. If you want membership here, you have to be actually, someone has to nominate you as being a member, one of the members themselves, and then it goes to the vote. It's not something you just come in and pay a certain amount of money and walk out with membership. You actually have to go through the voting process to become a member of this Barbados Yacht Club. Directly in front of us used to be originally Holiday Inn, then went into Grand Barbados. Now it is the Radisson Aquatica. Same footprint, same style building. All they've done is change up the interior. From what I've seen in a couple of rooms I've seen, they've changed the interior, same size room and everything else. So same style, same footprint as it used to be years ago. It's also the same as this jetty here that goes out. The only difference is the end is not inhabited anymore. You will see the black partition in the center of the camera on the jetty itself, restricting access to that area. That used to be penthouse suites, and also there was a bar out there located at one time. You used to also have a drop step area just here. You used to drop down, people used to bring their boats here, get off and go on to the actual jetty. That has changed considerably over the years. I would assume it is probably superstructure. I don't know. I'm just assuming. You remember what assume stands for, but I'm not going to say it on here because we do have some children. But I assume that it's the superstructure that is starting to get a little bit of a concern, and therefore they have discontinued anyone staying in that section for sure, which is very advisable. Big north swells. When we get big north swells, if we have big hurricane swells that come through, the waves actually hit the lower section on this jetty here. I'm talking about the floor. Sometimes can go over the floor and come through on the other side. So you can appreciate how much pounding this has taken over the years. This has been here as long as the Hilton one. Well, as far as I know, because both are here when I was born. Remember, I was born on the 5th of April 1971, so I'm not that old. But the Hilton has gone down to disrepair. This one has maintained its sort of its look. Very, very pretty. This used to be the location. It may still be the location of the Barbados Water Polo Club. They are association. They usually used to play water polo here all the time. I have not really kept in tow with that, so I'm not too sure. For someone on here that does know, please just let everybody know, and then you'll be able to see. They'll be able to see what's going on here as well. When we first came down, 6 to 8 people on the beach. Check the difference now. Big, very popular. As you can see, our co-star is there doing her photography. She brings beauty of Barbados through her eyes to us now all the time. A lot of our thumbnails and stuff for our vlogs are actually coming from her captures. We get them and put them on just to capture a little more interest on YouTube. So you will see a lot of her photography up there, as well as our cover photos and stuff can also be of her work as well, which we always give her credit for whenever she does it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful facility over here. Lots of fun. Barbados Cruising Club, that was started sort of like as in an offer for others that could not join the yacht club. That was formed, one of the original former members of that was the skipper Dipper, 𝗷𝗚𝗏𝗏, the Honourable. He was one of the co-founders of that. It is actually named after him. It's called the Skipper, which is the bar upstairs. So you can go there and get some food and drinks. If you want, you can also pay for membership here. Unlike the yacht club, you don't have to be voted in. You can actually just pay for your yearly membership, which will entitle you to some beach chairs and beach umbrellas. Lots and lots of beaches utilized here. Pebbles Beach, we all know that over the years has gone and come. Many times Pebbles Beach has no sand on it at all. In the southern section, up by the actual NCC section, you can get no sand up there whatsoever. Right now it's at its absolute best. We have seen a consistent building of sand over the years, just like we have on the other side of the Carlisle Bay itself. Here is actually built, but as you can see, they've been through a lot of pounding, because you can see how the sand has gone off here as well. Usually it's a lot more of an angle as it comes further out. However, it's flattened out considerably in this area. We'll show you a little more of that in a few minutes time as well. Lots of stuff goes on here. Yoga, they carry out yoga, waterborne yoga out here as well on the paddle boards. You can get paddle boarding from Jason or Sarah and them and the team over there in Paddle Barbados. You can get kayaks. Just check them out, whatever you want to do. You can do some diving down here as well. We have one of our family who actually have a dive shop down here. So if you're interested in doing some diving on the wrecks and stuff, come and check him out, or snorkeling as well. He will be happy to see you. Big numbers this morning, fewer horses. A lot of people, fewer horses. Alright, now we have been asked if we just pay a little gentle reminder, this morning when we came out here, we were asked the lady that does the coffee and stuff at the coffee stand, just to remind people when they're coming down here to be careful where you're standing and be careful where you're walking. There is a walkway that comes from the actual car park down into the sea. If you stand in that general area, the horses have a serious time coming down. Remember, these are race horses. These are, I would have to say, very finicky at the moment, because they are actually active race horses. So if you're coming down here, please do not walk from the car park and stand up on the beach section in front of the car park, because the horses utilize that area. So just be careful as well. I noticed that someone's come over here and have on the volume on their expression. I can see for sure that she has heard me.
Every word.
Every word. Good morning, and how are you today?
Good.
I notice your smile looks a little vindictive though.
Doesn't.
You want to say hello to...
Standing here laughing.
So how do people out there see how the crowd is built and stuff?
The most I've seen.
Yeah, it's a big crowd, eh? Very big crowd this morning. I understand that Thursdays and Sundays are the busiest days down here. We don't come every day, so you can appreciate that. Hello. Jeez. Yeah, she's had 2 cups. I can see the second cup has gone in well now. It's almost like an intravenous drip through her mouth. It works beautifully. You know, take a little bit of intravenous and you're usually fine and ready to go again, fully charged. All right, we can do our second circle of love from here. Actual first one, Sanborn. So you can enjoy this here. We're going to show you how a lot of these people come to Barbados now, and this is one of the highlights of their visit here to the island. That's bathing with the horses, patting the horses, grooming the horses, and even getting on their back on occasions. You can appreciate that this is something that's going on again with highly strung horses. So please be careful and listen and adhere to all the advice from the grooms that are with them and the swimmers that are with them. All right, so here we go. We're going to take, you know, silent 360, as I said, or silent circle of love. As I said before, remember, we have our co-star with us, so we may have to break the silence because she's really annoying when I try to do this here quietly.
I think you should go swim with the horses and I'll hold the gimbal.
No, I don't think that's a good idea at all.
I think it is.
I don't think so, because you'll be lying too much then, and you'll be telling people that you don't love me and stuff if you hold my gimbal, so we're going to make sure you do not hold the gimbal. All right, first circle of love, stand still. Now profile up, out to sea. Awesome. And now we're going to carry you through a breathing exercise. You're supposed to breathe.
I am breathing.
One more, baby. This is for them, so give a good breath. Ready?
You took all my air.
As you all would have seen just now, we had a person right past us just to show off that they were riding past us and get on the film. So we just had some movie stars that did not know they were movie stars, because of course we were doing our circle of love. And I know that many of y'all are saying, hold on a sec though, I didn't see the end of it. Circle of love has been completed. And just in case you're dizzy, we're going to take you on this spin. Sorry about the lesser quality of beauty, because of course if we are not in it, it can't be as beautiful as it was when we were in it. But here we go, we're going to come around, catch this person again. By the time they get here, we shall be back. Absolutely great. So is this not fantastic? I remember when this first started up, you would maybe get a handful of people down here. Now it's turned into one of the best, I would say, and most enjoyed activities on the island. It's something you'll find hundreds of people coming down here to enjoy. You would hardly ever find down here emptying their horses in the water, for sure. As you can see, everyone has out the cameras trying to capture their memories of all the day. It's just beautiful down here. Everyone is just glued on there. The only time I ever see anyone looking away from the horses is when they're looking at me. Of course, you would expect that. The most handsome, the best physique person in the world walks on the beach bareback. Of course, you're going to have a look around to see what he looks like. And I have my co-star here. She actually has her strike stick in hand. I don't know what she's planning to strike with that stick. You don't have a strike stick this morning?
Nobody
You're not on a strike anymore.
Give them strikes.
So everybody's turning into wusses.
I did not say that.
Okay, so what has everybody done? Gone real quiet and lame? They're really lame and boring?
No.
They're not boring? Just lame?
No, they're just really nice.
Okay, like who would you like to give a strike to right now if you had your strike with you? Who?
You. For telling your lies.
Oh, okay, well, that is not who. Okay, who else then? Let's see who else you'd like to strike. Nobody?
Nobody.
Not Maurice this morning?
No.
Not the billionaire this morning.
No.
Not the secret police.
No.
Not Wendy. Not Jewel.
Nope.
Oh, but you would definitely strike Betty though, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, you strike Betty. Well, Betty, as you can see, you're like me. You're loved deeply, obviously, because she only gives strikes to people that she loves. But check the crowd out. Great crowd. It's building all the time. All right, I'm gonna walk you up and show you where the path is, and then we're gonna come back in this general direction. So we're gonna just walk up here and see for a minute. Good morning. How are you all this morning? Okay. Lots of people around. Hold on a sec. No, I can't sign your autograph right now. When I come back, I'll sign it for you. Oh, all these kids want their autograph signed? Okay, I'll sign them in a few minutes. I'll come back. No. I'll come back and sign them in a few minutes' time, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Can you all hear the crowd cheering? Hold on. Nick! We want Nick! We want Nick! I can't help it if I sound like me. It's because everyone sort of like comes around me and gets the happiness, joy, and the high spirit from me. They also get their voices from me, as you can clearly hear, because it sounds exactly like me. I'm going to give our co-star some of our greeting cards that she can give to some people this morning. As you all know, she works the crowd. We like to say she works the crowd. So she's going to work the crowd this morning, and we give out some of these greeting cards and stuff. You find it difficult to get into my tuxedo?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we'll point the camera over here a little bit because she's getting nervous and she can't take out the greeting cards. So we're going to take the opportunity now to walk in this direction with you. Remember, please do not come down here and stand up in the thoroughfare area. I have this lady here we're going to go back to in a minute. She's called Puck. Okay, interesting. Coffee up. Let's go pop up coffee. So I like that a lot. That's very nice. We've actually sampled some of her coffee before. It was great. The billionaire was so cheap he didn't want to pay for it. He asked how much was the cup alone because he thought it would be a lot cheaper. She said the same price. He said, all right, well, hold that. I don't want the cup and I don't want the coffee. And he sat down here sulking and watching us as we drank ours. So good morning to you, Mr. Billionaire. You're a cheap person, yeah? Everyone is walking by me smiling. They're looking at me and smiling. They're not looking at horses anymore. They're all smiling at me. All right, so remember, this is the thoroughfare area here that comes down from the car park. So if you're coming here to view the horses, please do not stand in this general area here. When you come out and go onto the beach, please turn to the right and come in front of the actual cruising club itself. Give these guys a thoroughfare. Remember, some of these horses are actually going to be rolling in the sand as well. So give them some room. Remember, these are horses that are race horses, so do not stand within their kicking range either. Give them a little breathing room if you see them coming close to you. Remember, you're the smaller object. And when they kick you, they're not going to feel it. You're going to feel it. So walk away a little bit and give them some room. Down here is actually for the bathing right now. Not saying that the beach is anyone's, but it is really utilized for bathing, exercising horses. So I would definitely recommend that you come down here and remember they're sort of like a priority on the morning at this time and abide by all the regulations. And if I want you guys ask you please to stand aside, please do so willingly. Don't object it. Just do it willingly, please. Got someone over there who's just introducing themselves. They're part of our EMC. Oh, of course. Oh, she wants to take her picture with me. Oh, that's so lovely. Good morning. How are you? Hi. Would you like to introduce yourself to everybody?
Oh, it's Trisha Hibbert.
Trisha, what's the last name?
Trisha Hibbert from England. Trisha
Hibbert. Hi, yeah, Trisha. Well, all your friends are here waving at you. Everybody, please say hello, Trisha. Wave back your hands. Yeah, they're all waving. Yes.
Say hi to my brother as well.
Please do.
Hi, Tim.
Tim is not here with you today?
No, he's not here with me.
Okay.
My husband and my friends are here.
Oh, awesome. These are all your friends here?
Yes.
That's
Lynn,
great. Awesome.
Pete.
Fantastic. So you follow us on Facebook or YouTube? Facebook?
YouTube, yeah.
On YouTube. Have you been on Facebook yet?
My husband.
Oh. Good morning. How are you going? How's it going, man? You good? So you're okay? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, brilliant. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me not hold you up too much from your photographs, but I just want you to wave off to all your friends on Facebook and YouTube and everything. Yeah, you will be up this evening starring on this show. Yeah, so you're movie stars, so have a look and see what's going on there later on. When you get home, not now. Enjoy the weather as it is. All right. Thanks very much. Nice to meet you all. Okay, see you in a little bit. Okay, cheerio. Bye-bye. So those folks actually want to get some photos and stuff. Remember, when the horses come down, do not stand up this area here where I am standing. Of course, I am an Olympic star, track star, so I can get out of the way really quickly. It wouldn't be a problem, but as you can see, this gentleman is asking people just to move for the horses. So remember that. It's got a lot busier now, so the crowds are swelling. People want to get, of course, as close to the horses as possible, but please do not stand in this general area here because this area you can get damaged as well as maybe jumping horses and have a problem on the beach. So don't be a root of the problem. Now remember, horses are not the smartest of animals. They're not like me, that's for sure. These horses, if you point them in a horizon direction and you let them go and they start swimming, they will continue to swim unless they're manually turned. So these guys have to swim with them and have to control them, or they will continue swimming until they can no longer swim. And of course, you know what the end result of that would be. Lots of family. I'm going to walk across in front of everybody and I'm going to stick the camera in everyone's face. They all know I'm getting bolder by the day. That's because I have my co-star, aka bodyguard, with me. So we're going to walk across in front of everyone. We're going to put the camera in everyone as we go by. And if they do not like the camera, do not mind their gestures or their facial reactions. Big crowd on hand today. Absolutely great. Now this is one way that I can make everyone look at me, is walk in front of the horses. So everyone this morning will see the Bajan warrior and his co-star eagerly strolling along the beach. They think that we are there to show them off. We're actually there to walk in front of them so we can get recognized and looked at. Hello. Lots of people down here. As you can see, one of these horses is actually saddled so that they can take him for a ride this morning. People are enjoying that for sure. People come from all over this island, north, south, east, west, to enjoy this here. Just as everyone flocks to the south coast because it's the best coast in the island, everyone flocks to the Pebbles so they can enjoy this kind of scenery. I see somebody saying that I am so annoying. Whoever said that, I'm going to go back up this morning. That was Water Baby. She's on this morning. She actually woke up. I mean, because it made an hour difference in time, she could come on here and annoy us. Good morning, Water Baby. I hear Simon is on board this morning. I had not talked to you about you for the entire morning. I am so happy that my co-star has just told me, look, Water Baby's on annoy her, give her trouble. Okay, so I'm going to give her trouble. So this means everything's going to be good between you and me after our 1 cup of coffee this morning. So Simon, it is nice to have you on board. It is so nice to know that you're actually able to wake up, but then again, you may just be coming home because we know the kind of party animal you are. You said you were coming down here on the 14th of March. You told me lies, or the 12th. I can't remember when it was, but you still told me lies because that day has come and gone because you are a liar. Everybody knows that, and the most annoying person out. Now, I have not said a special good morning to a few people as well. Like our best liar in the EMC, Miss Kerr. Good morning to you, ma'am. I have to say, you have the art of lying so good that no one even knows you're lying. Even when you insult them, no one really cares. I think you said a compliment to them, and they all ran to rave. Oh, Nicole is so sweet and lovely. Don't mind, she'll just cried you down. So be careful in the future. Anytime she's carrying a vlog on a Saturday, just listen carefully because she will be attacking you. She will be talking bad about you, and she will most definitely be lying. And along with her would be the sulking dictator who usually somehow gets in front of the camera and makes everyone leave the screen. I've noticed every time that sulking dictator comes on our screen, people drop in numbers. I don't know why that would be. Maybe she can explain that to you at some stage again. You know, we like our bit of anonymity and stuff, so we don't really like to call real names, but we have been talking this morning about Simon Thompson and about 𝗲𝗷𝗄𝗏. So if you were unsure of who they are, we're going to keep their privacy. We're going to protect their names so no one would hear. Alright, so we can do another 3. Oh, people are still looking and smiling. And they're smiling at me. I just walked in front there. Did you see everyone was smiling at me? Did you see? Oh, let me get back here and talk to my co-star though, because she's looking a little lonely. Did you see everyone smiling at me as we passed? No. They were smiling at you? No. Who were smiling at?
Of course.
Well, if you all do not see her for the rest of this vlog, you will understand why. And if when you go on YouTube, you do not see that part there, you will understand what has happened to it. It has been cut, dissected and joined. So that's what we may have to do. But I know in her heart, she knows everybody's looking at me because, why? She's looking at me in the camera. You all think that she is not looking at me because she's looking towards the camera, but that's because she's looking at me in the camera. When I rotate this to the other direction, she's going to be looking straight at me all day. I have to remind her, watch where you're walking. Don't kick that rock. Stop looking at me all the time. But she can't help it. She really can't help it. I'm sure neither of you all can either, because you would not be here on the screen looking at me right now if you could. So hold that. So tomorrow, as you all know, is an off day. They're expecting a big north swell today. This evening it's supposed to be coming in. So we're going to see what happens with that, see whether we come back and do any surprise coverage tomorrow. But we should be in St. James, down in Weston on Thursday for Q in the Community. It's a new location for me. It's by a basketball court, as far as I know. So we're going to go down there and check that out, bring you some coverage from down there, show you our Q in the Community family. How many high star Jeanette Edge? Somebody in here cannot type well because they forgot to put on the code-star. But then again, the person who put on high star like that would probably not be able to remember how to put a dash in between a co and the star, because they're probably beyond that mental capacity right now. I would know who that would be. So whoever that may be, I would have to. Who I think that is?
Yeah.
I would have to say that would more likely be Wendy.
Nope.
It's not Wendy. So there's somebody else on here who's docile as well. Let's step back a little bit from this horse. Yeah. So these horses are moving around here. I'm not sure what he's going to do with it. I see him walking around. I'm just coming on to bathe it. This guy's shirt is dry. Either that or he's a tremendous swimmer that can run on the water, which is possible as well too. Who knows? There we go. I'm going to give you a view of the crowd now. Elevated view of the crowd. Let me say that again. Elevated view of the crowd. There we go. My co-star has just brought up the comment for me to see who it is that made that nonsense of a comment about a star, high star. Simon, you treading on real thin ice. I tell you, I waiting on you to come back to Barbados, because when you come back to Barbados, you are going to regret it. I'm looking forward to you. You will have to get 2 one-eye bandits and put 1 on each eye, because I'm going to definitely annihilate you. I'm looking forward to that with all of my heart. I'm saving up my energy for it. That's why I'm not talking so much this morning. So we're going to go up and say good morning to our coffee lady over here and let her say hi to you all. You ready to go over here and say hello to the coffee lady? Well, you're still smiling. That's great. I'm glad to see caffeine is working. Let's go on. So, any of you all that thought that she smiles all the time, wait till that caffeine wears off then. She can look just like our water baby. She's going to get miserable and grumpy just like the water baby, and like obviously taking a leaf out of the Sulking Dictator's book. We also have Switch Mary, good morning! And I see a lot of other family and friends on here for all those Pebbles lovers, like Anne-Marie. This is your home beach, I know for sure. Hope you all are enjoying this little bit of a walk through this morning. Of course you're enjoying it, because you're with me. Where else? I could come on here and keep quiet. As long as you all know I'm on here, you all be enjoying it. But I just talk a little bit, just in between, so you all will know I'm actually here, not sleeping. But good crowd on hand, great crowd. Remember, if you want some coffee, this is a new setup that's been brought up here. As you can see, they put some chairs down for the lazy people like the billionaire and like the shark and like those there that cannot stand up for too long because they don't have the energy levels. They brought some chairs here for you. So if you want to come down here, you can sit down and let your family walk about the beach, because you all are too lazy to do your walking yourself. Good morning. I did say about the track over here, but would you like to introduce yourself again?
Hi, I'm Noel. I'm the coffee lady, aka horse marshal these days.
Oh yes, okay.
The guys love for people to enjoy the horses, but they want people to be safe.
Right.
So you see where that guy's walking there?
Yep.
That hole needs to be cleared for the horses to come in out of the water.
Right.
So
We actually.
it's basically for people to be to the right of my tent. Just
Awesome.
perfect. So they come
Actually,
down.
it'd be best for them to be at your tent.
Well, that's even
I'll buy some
better.
coffee first and then stand right in the tent.
There you go.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, we've actually walked up there and we showed them the lifeguard who was trying to keep the area clear and
Awesome.
stuff as you'd
Yeah,
asked, you know.
because the guys, like they said to me, they said, no, we can't control the horse and
Right.
the crowd, but
Right.
they really want folks to enjoy it. So
Yep.
if they've got that kind of horse that you can go right up to you or be in the water, they'll let you know.
Yeah,
And
okay.
because there's some you just can't go near.
Right, so now we're just keep your ears open and just comply basically with what your
Yes.
requests are going on.
Yes, and if I ask you to move, please be nice.
Okay, no problem. Okay, and also you have a great coffee here brewing this morning.
From what I hear, it's the best coffee on the island.
Wow, I'm going to come back and get a cup. I'll buy a cup this morning, and we maybe spend big money and buy 2 cups. We wait and see. Anyhow, as you can see, she is taking care of everyone. Thanks again for saying hi to everyone.
Thanks for coming down.
You're
guys.
very welcome.
Darren, do you want
Alright, so as you can see, there's some people here and they're not lining up at the moment. I guess when I said I was going to buy some coffee, I think people might thought I was going to buy a round of coffee for the house, but they don't know that I'm following the footsteps of the billionaire. Don't mind I haven't got to my $100 yet. I know that the potential is there to get the billion, as he does not spend any money, and he is teaching me and coaching me extremely well. So from us here this morning, we haven't really walked too far. We just brought you some of the beauty and joy for down here. Some of the beauty, which is us, and some of the joy are the other people, obviously. And I hope you all have enjoyed this morning. Remember to continue to live in peace and harmony. Remember for inclusion. Include everyone in your life. Make them happy. Give a big smile. For those that don't appreciate, smile. Or those that give you a negative attitude or generate negativity, just walk away, because you really don't need that in your life. And as I always say, and as you would have read this morning from the comment, there was on our or what was it again that we posted this morning? The Serenity. The notes of Serenity. We will see that there are always 99 people there walking and waiting on you. Gratitude, thank you. Don't waste your time on one person. If you see that as a lost case, walk away. Spread your love and care to 99 others that are waiting in line for you because they desperately deserve your smile, desperately deserve your hello and greetings, and they're looking forward to that. Remember, you will save a life with a smile. You can bring someone back from the edge of a cliff with a good morning. Have a great day from us in Barbados. We love you all. From my hair pulling co-star and myself, we bid you all farewell. Hope you have a great day. Remember, we'll see you on Thursday for sure. We may see you tomorrow depending on what's going on. We will be on the beach later on today, so if you're around, just keep an eye out for us. We will give you a tag of where we are. If you are there, come and say hello, come and speak to us, and come and share a smile, come and share your love, come and let us know that there is, the word is getting out there and that you'll be able to spread it as well. Catch you all later on. See you soon. Hello. Hello. Good. And as you can see, always working the crowds. Catch you all later. Have a great day. Love you all. Blessings and greetings from Barbados. Come and join us, please. Come and share some sun with us.